Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Good morning, fabulous first grade. Welcome back to our PBS classroom. I'm Mrs. Hammock, and I'm here to help you practice all the skills that you need to be excellent readers and writers. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. Did you celebrate? I hope so. I hope you took time to tell the people you love how much you love them. Hey, I have a story that's kind of about love. It's called I Love You, Stinky Face. Isn't that silly? I know. It's all about a little boy and his mom, and she's tucking him into bed. And she tells him how much she loves him. And he says, but what if I was a big hairy monster? And she says, it doesn't matter. I will love you no matter what. And so this is just such a great story. I think you'll enjoy it. It's I Love You, Stinky Face, written by Lisa McCourt. So you might want to look for this at your county public library, or you could even check for it on Sora. I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, boys and girls, it's time for us to look and see who our number 5 school is on our Sora countdown. Are you ready? Okay, let's see who it is this week. Here we go. Hoover High School. Great job, Hoover High School. Wow, those high schoolers are doing a great job checking out books on Sora and reading. We're really happy for you. Good job. Hey, boys and girls, I still have a whole bunch of fun activity books, and I would love to send one to you. Will you please send me a letter right here at the address on the screen? And I would love to send you one of our fun activity books. Make sure that you give me your address so I know where to send it. I can't wait to hear from you. I always love to read the things that you're doing and learning. You can write to me right here. I can't wait to read your letter. All right, my friends, it's time for us to warm up our brains and get practicing all those skills we need to be readers and writers. Are you ready? We're going to start with a listening game, so you're going to need to turn up your listening ears, and we're going to play a game that I think is familiar to you. We've done this game before. One of these words is not like the other. One of these words does not belong, and your job is to listen to my 3 words and tell me which one does not belong. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Side, night, rope. Which one do you think does not belong? Side, night, rope. Did you say rope? You're right, because side has the I sound. Night has the I sound, but rope does not. Great job. All right, let me see if I can trick you. Are you ready? Okay, get your listening ears ready. Here we go. Remember, one of these words is not like the other. One of them doesn't belong. You tell me which one it is. Child, heap, might. That's tricky. Child, heap, might. Did you say heap? You got it. Child has the I sound, and my I has the I sound, but heap doesn't. Good listening. All right, one last one. Are you ready? Paint, cake, flies. Paint, cake, flies. Right, flies has the I sound, but paint and ache have the A sound. Great listening. You played really well. I'm so proud of you. It's time for us to practice our fluency because we've been working on long vowel sounds. And they can be kind of tricky because we can spell them in a lot of different patterns. So we're going to practice some of the patterns we've already learned. And if there is a pattern or two that you're not sure you have locked in tight, find something to write with and write it down so you can practice it all week long, okay? Great, because practice makes us better. All right, here we go. We're going to start with some of our long vowels teams, the two vowels together that make a sound. Are you ready? O-A says O. O-W says O. O-E says O. A-Y says A. A-I says A. E-A says E. E-E says E. And sometimes, not very often, I-E says E. All right, let's take a look at our magic E patterns. Do you remember the magic E is at the end and it doesn't make a sound, but it makes the vowel say its name. A consonant E says A. I consonant E says I. O consonant E says O. U consonant E says U. And E consonant E says E. How'd you do? Remember, if there's a couple that you're having trouble with, write them down and practice them, because that's how we get better. Okay, this week, we're going to be learning another long vowel spelling, several spelling patterns. I brought with me the 5 card because we're going to work on the I sound. Now, we've already learned the I consonant E says I, but we have 4 more patterns that we're going to learn today. I want you to say them with me as we spell, okay? So we have I says I. Will you say that with me? I says I, like in the word item. Y says I. You say it. Y says I, like in cry. We have IGH says I. Say it with me. IGH says I, as in sight. And we have IE says I, as in pie. Say that with me. IE says I. Good job. Now we are going to be working on that all week long, so if it feels like a lot, that's okay, because remember, you can do hard things. We just keep trying, because that's what we do. We get better and better the more we practice. All right, so let's take a look at our long I sound, and we're going to practice reading some words together, okay? Are you ready? Okay, terrific. I'm going to put up a word that starts with this sound. Do you remember this sound? S. Good job. Now I'm going to use this IGH says I, so I have S, I, T, S, I, T, sight. How'd you do? Great job. All right, let's try another one. Let's do an easier one with our consonant blend, tr, tr, tr. I says try. It's kind of tricky to say the I sound, isn't it, when we see the Y, because we know the letter is Y, but when it's at the end of a word like this, it's acting like a vowel. And so it says the I sound, try. Remember we learned that Y sometimes is a vowel? Well, at the end of this word, it is the vowel that says the I sound. All right, let's take a look at our practice chart and see what that looks like when we're reading words together. Let me get my pointing finger. Are you ready? Reading long I words. So let's go right across the top. R, I, T, right. Fly, fly. Now here's an I all by itself, and sometimes when we're reading, it's tricky to know, is it a long I or a short I? So we can try it. We can say end, Find. Does that sound right? No, so let's try it with a long I and see. Find. Find. That makes sense, doesn't it? It's okay to try it out with a short vowel and see if it makes sense. Sky. Hi. Good job. All right, my friends, you did great. And I know those are hard spelling patterns, but I believe in you because you can do it. Let's take a look at our high frequency words for this week. These are the words we're going to practice all week long. Today we're going to practice all 6 of them, and then we'll break them into easier parts. Are you ready? We have listen. Spell it and say it with me. Let's say it, listen, and let's spell it. L-I-S-T-E-N, listen. We have were, W-E-R-E, were. Know, like I know things, K-N-O-W, know. Laugh, L-A-U-G-H, laugh. And flew, F-L-E-W, flew, like the bird flew across the sky. And caught, C-A-U-G-H-T, I caught a fish. Okay? Great job. Now, I wrote some sentences out using these words for you to practice reading with me, okay? I want you to look for those high frequency words. I gave you a little help. Let's see. He caught a big fish. Do you see our word caught? Yeah, very good. We were cold at night. There's a were. Listen to this song. There's our word listen. Even though we used an uppercase L, it still says listen. We used that uppercase because it's the beginning of our sentence. The joke made me laugh. There's our word laugh. Do you know my name? There's know. And the plane flew high in the sky. Here's our word flew. F-L-E-W. How'd you do? Did you get them all? Great job. Boys and girls, we have worked so hard today learning about our sounds, which sound didn't belong in the words that I gave you. We practiced our long I spelling patterns, and we've practiced our high frequency words because you need to know all of these things to be excellent readers and writers for 2nd grade because we're getting ready to do that, right? This is the last half of our 1st grade year, and we've learned so much, but we still have some work to do. I hope you'll come back tomorrow and help me. Will you sing with me? Goodbye now, the clock says we're done. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Come back tomorrow so we can practice some more. Bye-bye.